Hello Fun Army! Here we are back for part 2 of the Cyber Files. We left it after that really annoying and confusing ISBN clue. How far are we in? What do you reckon? Like, I'd say that's over a third but not quite half. That really precise measurement. So yeah, let's dig right in, I say. So this is section 16. Okay, so all missing persons except M7016 left hidden clues right before they disappeared. If his disappearance is linked to the others, he must have left something too. Search his apartment and see what you can find. Better. Interesting. Oh no, it's one of those, doesn't give you much to go on, but we do have a web link, so let's have a look at that one. So we're basically looking at, it looks like a little bookshelf, and then there are some numbers. So let's go to the Webbo. Okay, it's like Nightmare once again because we're in a room. Oh my god, it looks like a room from The Last of Us. Like, it looks like the apocalypse has happened. It's really run down. There's not a lot of furniture. Curtains are really drab. Okay, so not a lot to go on. We're gonna need the hint, peeps. Right, hint 16. Oh my god. Why does it hate me? The hint is, you'll work this one out once you've found north. Sure. So we're looking at clues. We've got numbers on the page. I've got a very bleak looking room. So the numbers are, it's written in a list. So 135, underneath that 215, underneath that 45, underneath that 360, underneath that 0. This could like not mean anything right now, or it could be like a map location. You'll work this out once you've found north. Let's have a look. Okay, I can see some red stuff on the floor, but I can't... okay. So, as I've swung round to where the bookcase is, there's a letter N in a picture. You can't zoom in either. So what's written on the floor are letters, but I can't see them very well, which is annoying. Okay, I think we're going to need to go for the secondary hint, because either I'm supposed to see the letters on the floor and I can't see them properly because it's not, for some reason it's not working properly on my phone. Error! Like, it could be, and based on my experience of this thus far, it could be those letters are completely misleading, and I'm actually supposed to find something on the spine of one of the books. I don't know. So it says the numbers are degrees on a compass. So I was right about the numbers being location based then. The north is the N on the wall. Because I'm guessing then if we've got that N on the wall, the letters on the floor, then we need to go to 135 degrees from north, 215 degrees from north, 45 degrees from north, 360 from north, and 0. But if I can't see which letters are at which point in the circle, that's not very helpful, is it? Okay. Hold that thought. Okay, new plan. We've gone to the big computer on my big screen, and joyously I can actually pull it round on the mouse so I can see all the letters. So, okay, so I've got my pointer of the compass on the phone. We've got the the full doodah on the screen. Accurate description. But you can see it now. Hurrah! This is the upside of having invoked the computer, is you can actually see what I'm doing now. So the numbers we've got are 135. So we don't know how to control life in 3D. Right, so here's the N for north, which I'm guessing is 0, is it? Yes, okay, so then we want 135 which is kind of like that. So we're looking for this bit. So it's like southeast. Maybe I should have just said southeast, eh? Right. Oop. Oh God. Learning how to drive. Why is this so hard? So S, I think. Let's try that. S. And then 215, which I have to say I did find on my Googleage is probably more like 225, I think. Apparently there is an error. Oh, page has gone flat. Right, so that would be southwest. Okay. Let's attempt to keep scooting. Keep scooting. Keep scooting. So the K, I guess. Sk. So far, so good. 45. Where's 45? So that's northeast, right? Oh God. My life. So you. Oh. What am I doing with my life? It's gonna be skunk. 360 would be whatever is at north, which is L. Skull. And 0, which is okay. Skull. Let's see if we're right. After all, if we're not right, I might cry. How many times have I threatened to cry during the course of this? Okay, let's get our what's it back up. I've got it back. Everything's fine now. So, typing in skull, hoping for no tears. Boom! Bedivere says, "Great job. Now we can prove to Arthur that we need to get back on the case officially. I just hope no one saw you breaking in." Galahad. Agreed. Right, so our clue for 16 is square. Square now. My pencil is a lot sharper than the last time I used it. It got stuck on the paper. Right, square. Super. On to the next. Number 17. Arthur is expecting an in-person briefing from you. When you read stuff out loud and you haven't read it in your head first and you get the emphasis all wrong. Oh, lol. Right. Arthur is expecting an in-person briefing from you and has denied receiving any briefing from me. Poor Bedivere. I'm still not convinced about Arthur. You either come here and follow You either come here and follow disciplinary action or find a way to get him on the phone, explain yourself and convince him to get you off the hook. The dynamics of this whole secret organisation is very confusing to me. Oh God. It's a numbers clue, people. Uh-oh, we could be here all year. Right. So, let's see if I can show you that. So it says, communicate with all departments and agents only through the secure line. Fair enough. The address of the secure line is the same, but Arthur's number has changed. His last known number will help you find his new one. Oh, God. Right, but it does then say clue 16 and then clue 14 to 15. Time to run for the hints, I think. Right, hint 17. Pick up your phone and try to remember your high school maths lessons. Let's have a look at the other clue, shall we? Right. Oh, this is a very literal telling us what to do. Thank God for that. Because I'm a bit confused, because it's asking us to look at the previous clues, but I can't quite figure out what it means by that. Unless... But that doesn't make sense. Oh, okay. So maybe where I thought it said clue 14 to clue 15, it's clue 14 minus clue 15. Like if we take the letters, and the reason it's telling us to pick up our phone is because obviously on a traditional mobile dialing pad you have letters on the numbers, so each number represents 3 letters. It could be that, but we've basically got 6 spaces to fill. The second line says clue 16. The third line says clue 14, and it's either clue 14 minus clue 15 or clue 14 to clue 15. Let's see what this says. Use the phone number you used for puzzle 14, but this time with the new arrangement of the buttons. Meh? You can discover the new numbers from the clues. I've got no idea what it's trying to say, but I've got no idea what it's trying to say, nor what I'm trying to say, apparently. But this is another one where it's actually just told us what the number is. So I'm going with that, to be honest. It's not cheating if it's in the hints section. So Arthur's new number is 43512. Okay. Let's go back to the entering page. It says no. What am I supposed to do then? Let's cross-check with his old one, because it was an extension and we had a phone to dial into. Okay, so we obviously need to re-find, it says the address of the secure line is the same, so obviously need to re-find the phone entry one, which was, oh god, it's a lot of typing. Safer Debt Center / whatever clue 13 was. Sci-phone. Oh, of course it was. Right. Okay. So 43512. Let's just turn this up so you can hear if it says something.
Galahad, I don't know what to do with you. Should I let the local police arrest you for breaking in? Or should I let you loose and completely destroy the explosive relationship we have with the org? This is your last chance to sit down with Bedivere and I outside of a high-security prison. Don't make me say it again, because I won't.
Why is everyone blaming me? Okay, so our clue then appears to be order. So let's just, oops, go back to the previous page. Order. Very Ponzi sounding, this Arthur, isn't he? I got through, he's neither happy nor impressed. I really don't understand the dynamic at all, what's happening. So Bedivere says, I guess we're completely on our own now. The clue here is touch. Super, and then we're on to the next. Please don't let it be more numbers, because I don't understand. Okay. Oh, there is a very creepy old man on here. Let's see what's going to happen. What we have in our hands is not enough to make our case and obtain the access we need. I propose we take it to the streets. Yeah, bitch. Ask around and see if there are any elderly locals. Are you an elderly local? Ask around and see if there are any elderly locals who can remember any strange incidents from their childhood, either first-hand or as a rumour. Have we, like, missed something? Okay. So, what we have on with the scary old man is what looks to be a case file of some sort. Looks like it might be person of interest ID W302, name Jim McAvoy, gender male, date of birth 12th of the 11th 1931. Okay, so then we've got some log entries and some timestamps and a note saying it was about time to find someone who can help. Log entries 41233 214. Okay. So it does feel like this is about to be another horrible numbers game. Okay. Let's see what the old hint says. Hats off to Jim for helping us with this one. He's wearing a hat and it has a clock face on it that's basically saying 25 past 12-ish, or 20 past 12. I'm going for hint number 2, people. So it's telling me to write down the time that I'd established on his hat. It just says, draw the time on an analog clock, hours, minutes and seconds, because yes, you... Oh, okay. One should read things properly. Right, so I guess, right. So I'm going to show you the picture on his hat again. So I was trying to deduce the time, but this clue says, draw the time on an analog clock, hours, minutes and seconds, and note down the letters the hands of the clock seem to make. So we're actually looking for letters from these timestamps, and we probably need to do it in the order that we've got then. 4, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 4. Okay. Okay. I'm going to have a play at this and come back to you. Okay, so here is my attempt at drawing clocks. So I've labelled them, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've equated that to the letters I, V, E and L. The only one I think is ambiguous is the 3, which I guess could be a W, but it looks more like an E to me. So let's then let's see if my theory works. We have to put the letters in this order. Okay, so 4 then, so that's L, I, V, E, E, V, I, L. Live evil or live evil. Live evil. Okay, let's bob it in and see what it says. Let's put it all as one word because that's how it's written. Winning. Galahad says, I think I'm about to hit gold with an old man called Jim McAvoy. We know it's Jim, we've just been... Okay. Bedivere says, marvellous, can't wait to hear all about it. Okay, so our clue is chemical. Okay, so that one wasn't too painful. I still feel like we're getting a mixture of, you know, intermediate pain and deathly pain. We've only had that one easy one in part 1. I mean, it's good really, like, you don't want to do this kind of thing and have it be really easy. And I don't know whether this would be easier if I had other brains around other than my own. But, you know, I keep going back to, they do say, like, think outside of the book. So it's not very straightforward, which I think I find a bit difficult. Like, I can be out of the box, but I tend to try and... I need to see a really obvious connection sometimes. So I think that's kind of what's holding me back a little bit. But... let's see how we go. Be good if we could get to halfway today. Let's see. Let's see. See how long my brain lasts. Okay, so. Oh no. Pages with not much information. Here we go. Can you see that okay? So, number 19. I went over your report and he seems very promising. See what you can find out by interviewing him and fill me in. Fair enough. Then we just have a picture of, is it like shutters or is it a door? It's a door. It says, he has something to show me. We'll meet at the exit. Start from A. Oh, do we need to turn over the page? Oh, there's more. Uh-oh. Sure. I'll take a screen grab of this one for you so you can see it a little bit better. Is there, oh my god, there's even more. Even more. I was not prepared for a multiple page scenario. Then what? Oh my god, it goes on for days. EF, GH, I, exit. And then it says, what's the word he needs to hear? Right. Let's see what the hint has for us. Make sure you go through the right doors. Okay, so this could mean correct, or it could mean the doors on the right. I'm not going to go for the second hint yet. Let's just have a look and see what we've got here then. Okay, so start from A. So we basically have some symbols on the wall and some letters on doors which say B and C. Got more symbols on the next page. Well, there's all sorts of shapes. We've got shapes and numbers, calculations, more numbers. Then we've got that kind of analog clock type shape again. More numbers. More shapes. Exit. More numbers. So there are 9 of these pages. Maybe we're supposed to find a letter from each page and we're looking for a 9-letter word. I'm going to look at hint 2. I was pondering then on page A. So you see where we've got the shapes on the wall? And the first hint says go through the right door. So on the left door there's a square within a square, and on the right door there's a circle within a square. And with those shapes that's on the wall there's a space, like you're supposed to fill in the last shape. So it could be that circle is supposed to be the thing that fills in that gap if we're going through the right door, which maybe means that our word starts with O. But equally there are letters on the doors. So on the left hand side it's letter B, and on the right hand side it's letter C. So maybe the circle in a square is just a circle, but that's supposed to indicate that the letter we want is the letter C. So that could lead us to something. But if I look at the next one, oh, it's a similar thing where we've got, I hope I'm circling the right bit, where we've got then 3 patterns and you're supposed to, okay, so then we pick between the doors which is the right pattern, and then the doors have the letters on, and the letters we want for the word. Okay, please tell me it's like this for everyone, because I might have just solved that without having to look at the second one. Yes, okay, right. So there's a lot of mini puzzles to solve, so let's look at this then. Oh, I think I figured this one out already. So we're basically looking at a single line, and then an arrow shape with 2 lines, and then a triangle shape with 3 lines. So I think the fourth one needs to be the square with 4 lines, which would make the first letter B. So on the second page, this one's a bit trickier because we've got lots of lines and dots, but effectively we're looking at a grid. So we've got dot on the left, slash on the right, slash bottom left, dot top right, and then slash top right, dot bottom right. So the dot's moving in a logical progression, slash not necessarily, but actually if we look at the options, only one of them has a dot and a slash. So, oh, but that would make the next letter F. Boof. Oh, it's a bit hard to tell because the picture's a bit grainy on the print, but it's actually a slash that goes through a dot, and it's bottom left. I mean, I'm not sure about this one, to be honest, but given that the letter on that door is I, I think I'm going to trust that more than F. So far we've got BI. Okay. Right, what have we got? So this one is numbers. So it's the sequence of numbers 8, 6, 7, 5, 6, 4. I think I might actually be able to do this one. So it's effectively like alternate intervals. So you've effectively got 8, 7, 6 and then 6, 5, 4. So our next one would be 8, 7, 6, 5. So that makes the correct door E. Okay. B-I-E. I don't want to get too cocky here. This could all go Pete Tong and it's a nonsense word. I'm already a bit like, what words start B-I-E? Unless we have to do maybe some kind of anagram. Okay. So this says L plus X equals. So Roman numerals, X is 10. Is L 50? Which would make the answer 60? I might have to just Google that. Please hold. L is indeed 50. I guess I can feel slightly smug for just a little moment. Okay, so 50 plus 10 is 60. So that's another E. I'm hoping this is an anagram and I've not got this all completely wrong. Or if it's like several words slashed together, stuck together maybe. Okay. So then we've got the clock facey things. So it looks kind of like time's going backwards. So we're looking for the straight up line, which says exit. I'm so confused. I mean, let's write down exit and see what happens. It's basically at the moment it says B exit. So then we've got, oh, more numbers, more numbers. So it says 1, 0, minus 1, 0. So if it's a symmetrical pattern, the answer would be 1. If it's a trick question, minus 1. Okay, I'm going to go with 1 then, which gives us H. Exit or exit? Is this a trick? I don't know. If there's something I'm supposed to be seeing, I don't know what it is. And then, so we've got a pattern and we need, oh, we need that slash, that one, which would be C. So I'm going to leave a gap for the one where I can't figure out if I'm actually supposed to solve a puzzle or not. And then there's this one. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. So this looks like we are adding the second number to the first number. So 1 and 1 is 2, 1 and 2 is 3, 2 and 3 is 5, 3 and 5 is 8. So that would be D. So then what's the word he needs to hear? I really hope it's an anagram because we've basically got B-I-E, E, exit, H, blank page, C, D. I'm going to go to hint number 2 to see if it gives us a clue on how to put this all together and whether I've actually just done this all entirely wrong. Right, so it says the correct answers to the puzzles in each room will point you to the correct door forward and finally the exit. The answer is a word made up of the letters of each door you open, starting with A. Okay, so it is some kind of anagram. Okay, super. I actually hadn't even included A. So it said start with A. I think then if it wasn't supposed to be in order, then maybe the one where we had exit just was the exit.
Hold up.
So it tricked us again. We didn't have to solve all the rooms. Oh god. Right, so basically, when we find the letter, we write down the letter, but then go to the next, not the next page, but the page that relates to that letter. Oh my god. So the first one was A. And the answer we got for that was B. So then we go to page B, which does just happen to be next. So, but then I'm writing down B. And now I already think I know what the word is. Maybe it's abide. Oh yeah, that was the confusing one, wasn't it? Because the dot should be bottom left. No, I still think it was I. Actually, maybe the slash is just moving diagonally each time. And that would still make that I. So then, this goes with our abide theory here. So then we jump to page I, which is the one next to the one I'm looking at right now. And this was the one where 8 was the answer, so D. Okay, so then we go back to page D. And this is the one where the answer was 60 and the letter was E. And there's abide. Oh my god. So easy when you know, but you needed to understand like the 3 levels of steps and not the linear me of solving each and every puzzle. But I guess, you know, at least I solved each and every puzzle. That's so painful. Okay, right. Now where's the page where you need to write down the clue? My life. Okay. This is great. I'm so enjoying it. No, I am enjoying it. It's just... it's like I'm being tricked. Okay, where's the entry page gone? It's correct after all that. Ooh, right. Lots to say. So Galahad says, Jim is a treasure. He said these disappearances have happened before, in 1942. According to him, it started with people disappearing every 3 days, and when the number of cases reached 5, it suddenly spiked with 3 or more people disappearing every single day. Hang on, and they didn't solve it? I mean, I know it was the 40s, but... Okay. So Bedivere says, it gets more and more intriguing. The clue here is revenge. Getting spicier clues. How are we doing? Yeah, I think we'll do 20 and then, then we'll call it a day for today because that one really broke my brain. Okay. La 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 la. Right. Section 20. I cannot find anything that confirms what you told me. Furthermore, I tried to hack into the archives and it's impossible. The only thing we can do now is for you to dig deeper into what the old man knows. So kind. Or you, old man. The only thing we can do now is for you to dig deeper into what the old man knows and gather as much information about the incident as possible. Then we engage Arthur for the last time. I don't think Arthur likes us, and as I say, I don't trust Arthur. I think he's some kind of secret bad guy. There's definitely some secret bad guy-ness going on, whether it's Arthur or the people around. I don't know. So Bedivere says we'd better build a rock-solid case as soon as possible. Super. Would love to. Okay, so lots of crazy letters to go on. Is this a read between the lines thing, maybe? It's like lots of pairs of letters. And it's like, ooh. It's like if if you like concertina it. So if you see, it's like it's strips of paper and each alternate one looks like it might go together based on the size of the letters. So that would say, ooh, I haven't looked at the hint yet. Shall I write down the words or look at the hint? Let's write down the words. Let's just, you know, again, be smug about something for a while. So that says delete all the... Who's guessing that the next word is evidence or something like that? And delete all the golf. Ah, okay. Delete all the golf alpha. See, I'm jumping between the big letters and the little letters. So golf is in big letters, so I'm going to put that in brackets for now. Alpha's then in little letters. We've got a Charlie in little letters. Hotel, there it is, okay. So, but I think the big letters are also forming, I want to call it the police alphabet. What's it called? That alphabet. So the big letters, though, then start with... Ah, I was just like, why does it say kill? It says kilo. Okay. So if I move, oh my god, golf into the big letter section. So it says delete all the Alpha Charlie Hotel. That's all the small letter ones. And then the big letter ones say Kilo, Delta. Ah, we've got golf twice. Interesting. So it could be that actually the first golf I read is meant to be part of that first sentence. We'll see. Golf, golf, Lima, Yankee. Okay. Let's see what we've got then. A, C, H, K, D, G, G, L, Y. So even if golf was part of the first one, we're dealing with another anagram, if that's what this is. I'm going to enjoy the fact that I decoded whatever was on that page. Let's see from the hint if it was actually in any way relevant to what we need to do right now. So, interestingly, I used the word concertina earlier, and the hint says time to get the old squeeze box out, which from my many years growing up in the Shire, a squeeze box is an accordion. Or, so this is getting very technical. So I think the distinction between the different types of these things is that a concertina is actually one of those ones that you can hold hand in hand and you push towards each other, but an accordion is one that you sort of like strap on, and it's a lot bigger and there are lots of keys and buttons and things. But ultimately, the accordions in particular were referred to as squeeze boxes. So the concertina approach is good. So it says delete all the, because there's only one vowel in this whole thing. So I'm trying to do this like think outside the book thing. So maybe delete all the alpha is delete all the A's. But then that just says Jack Daglala. Okay, we're gonna have to get a hint too. I mean, we've not done too badly, especially like solving the like what we needed to do with the page without even looking at the hint. But this is where hint 2 will completely tell us we've done the wrong thing and I've interpreted everything incorrectly, even with my knowledge of accordions. Fold the paper like an accordion. Boom! And look at it from each side. It reveals a phrase. Next, delete the letters from the next page. Oh my god. It didn't tell me there were more pages. So at least I now know it's called the NATO alphabet. I'm sure it's called something else as well, to be honest. So does this mean we're deleting all the A's, C's, H's, K's, D's, G's, L's and Y's? Let's actually see what's on the next page, shall we? It's literally a picture of a concertina. I found these in the lab. The documents are connected somehow. Okay. So, delete ACH, K, D, G, G, L-Y, which gives us N-E-U-R-O. Neuro! Boom! Okay, I feel like this is a slightly more positive note to end this session on. Right, let's pop it in. Hope that we're right. Neuro. Oh, no, tell if I spelled it correctly. There we go. Error. Do I need to... Oh. I missed the key bit that says neuro plus clue 18. Of course. Clue 18 is chemical. Neurochemical. Of course. Right. Neurochemical. Boom. All is well. And now the ice cream truck is coming at 5:45 in the evening, of course, because it's been raining all day. Why wouldn't you want an ice cream at quarter to tea time? Okay. Galahad says, brace yourself. This is about to get weird. It's so already weird, Galahad. The old man's father was a scientist in a secret army experiment. This is like Marvel. They were on a race to develop mind control before the Nazis and the Soviets. This is like Marvel. One of their subjects was a prisoner of war, who after being experimented on developed a hugely powerful capacity for psychic manipulation of the people around him. This is Marvel. Bedivere says, yeah right, this isn't a sci-fi cop show. Then the clue is nose. Okay. Okay. Nose. Awesome. So another suitably joyful / painful session. I hope we've all learned something today. Oh my god. Well, anyway, it's certainly keeping me entertained. I hope it's keeping you entertained, Sue. Sue? Sue, I hope it's keeping you entertained. I hope it's keeping you entertained too. Clearly it has actually broken my brain. So, yeah. Why don't you join me next time for part 3? If you dare. See you later.